when I got the phone call, right? I got a text. I wasn't a phone call. Like, yo, be such and such and such. The block has been taken. Fuck y'all about? What you talking about? You know, Katie called me about 2 in the morning. Yo, you get the text? So I'm thinking like, what the fuck is going on? So we rolled up to the block. I seen chairs and shit, but the part got me, man, was the podium. And it had GTD and the construction thing there.
Yeah, that logo hard.
Man,
that
I
logo
said,
hard.
what the fuck? I should run to the car and get my construction hat. Damn. Y'all got a construction hat. I think that might be my next joint walking out. Yeah. All this wearing construction hat. Damn. Motherfucker, we ready to fight.
That's what's up. Oh, that'd be hard, yo.
You get me saying? Because we ready to do some demolition.
Yeah.
You know, but man, when I seen that, man, and then when I bent the corner and walked up to the house where he was at, it was remembering came back to my mind when we was going to a fight and I had all the kids in the van. And they said, Coach, where you going? I said, I'm going to see my little man. He on lockup. The nigga was looking out the window, big head looking out the window. They hollered, Tank, yo, what's up? And he like, Coach, man, get me out, man. Because usually I go sweet talk his grandmother. And sometimes she says, all right, take him with you. You always coming to get him and stuff. Like, I came and got him. I said, Grant, we're going to this tournament. It was like a show, but we're going out of town. I said, I need him with me. I need him. She said, not this time. Your ass ain't getting him this time. He staying in there. He shut down. He looking out the window. He like, Tank! Waving at shit. You know? Man, it was bad as shit, man. And then they stole my picture. I had a picture when Tank won his first national with his fist like that. You remember the picture?
Dang. Yeah,
with the red and black on. Yeah. And I sit there and looked at that window, man. Yes, miss. There's a lot of pictures they somebody.
You know, I got the one that was right there with Thomas and Todd.
And it just makes me like great cry, man. It's like, damn, yo, this nigga came from living on the block, buying the block.
Damn,
man,
good, man.
That shit, yo. And the thing
that's
is,
huge, man.
The thing is, oh man, to experience that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, because I remember where he came from.
Yeah.
That shit, man, was like, damn.
I remember you used to tell me drop him off and shit. And I'm like, we live at Cal. He said, you only a couple blocks up. And his grandmother would come to the door. And she like, thank you, baby. I say, no problem, ma. Yeah, making sure he get in.
Kenny was saying, yo, that's all you. I said, nah, yo, it took a lot of people.
Yeah.
It took a lot of people, yo, to get him through that stage of his life that anything could have happened, man. Because you see how our kids in the city going, yo. You know, but I was so happy, man. I looked at him and said, damn.
Calvin protected that boy, man. Because I was like, damn, he only a couple blocks up to myself. Like, bye, Calvin. like, he was like, I want that little nigga go straight in the house.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
We do that with your son.
Yeah.
We do that with Steve's son, Time Machine.
You say, I want to make sure that little nigga go straight. You like, watch him. Don't pull off. I was like...
I remember the police used to call me and say, yo, that little red nigga up here. I said, grab his little ass up. He used to get bad with me. I remember one time I sent him to jail. He called me. My coach gonna get me out. I said, nah, leave his ass there. I come and get him later. He was mad as shit. One day we was in camp. He was talking about that shit. See, that motherfucker left me in jail one time. You know, so, man, I remember certain that a lot of shit flashed into my mind that the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, sometimes you can forget where you came from and be caught up in the moment and shit. But that moment right there, yo, it looked at me like, damn, nigga. Because me, Steve, Kenny was in there. I said, they say, Kenny came back with this. You might see it on my Instagram page. Y'all niggas wasn't around us when we was putting them tracks down. Y'all niggas want to get with us when we got the train. But now we got another generation coming, you know. And we like this, you know. We still laying tracks. But we going at, Steve said we was going to Africa now. We trying to lay some tracks.
Going to the motherland.
Going to the motherland. We trying to lay more tracks so we can get there. So, you know, our work is never done. You know, and just to see Tank, he see it.
Steve, why you over there?
Oh, no, I'm good,
man. Come on over here, man. You gotta come on in here, man.
This is my brother Steve, y'all. I mean,
you a part of this, come on, man.
Steve and Josh, don't disrespect the Hunt, because Hunt my number one guy. But this man, Steve, right here, when I watch him, man, remind me of me. He the hammer in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That nigga, I call him Papa Bear.
Yeah.
I call him Papa Bear, you know. And this the only man we go at it all the time about shit.
Oh yeah.
But when we get finished talking, yo, we give each other a hug. It's like he like a real brother to me. He like a real brother.
He even fuss you out, but it ain't cause he don't love you.
Yeah, he gonna tell you. He be like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. That's his favorite
And the
line.
thing about it, it's not for everybody else to know what we are. Me and Cal just argued last week.
Yeah.
And
That's what men do.
You know what, my bad. I see what you're saying.
No, that's what men do.
And that's what makes us. Say it again. That's what men do.
It ain't fake. It ain't fake. Like, you know what I mean? Capping and stuff.
Chuck told me the same thing. He said, yo, it's family, man, when you can cuss each other out, fuss each other, and keep it moving.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and keep it moving, because at the end of the day, the real goal is the kids.
Yeah.
It's the kids, man. And then once we get them to a level, make them understand it. And it ain't about the boxes, man. It's about just seeing them grow and taking care of their families and stuff.
Becoming men, women.
Yeah.
Productive.
Yeah, being productive
society.
in society.
You know what I mean?
That's the key.
Being productive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the day,
forging relationships with the kids. Like you say, we had lawyers, doctors, social workers.
We got a lot of that great come up this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, we got a lot of that great come up this year.
You know, all type of plumbers, carpenters. You know, we just trying to build this next generation, man.
Let's build them, because when I sit back and watch some of these kids, and we tell them all the time, everybody ain't gonna be a great fighter, but you're gonna be great at something.